Okay. Oops, there goes that. Right, there we go. Yeah, beautiful. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my page. And hello to my producer, Ellie, who's there. Let me see if I can get her up. Hey, Ellie. And welcome to the page. I'm just going to go over to my trusty iPad. And it was 10.01 just now for the time. So 10:01 when I hit it. So how's everybody going? Good. It's been absolutely freezing here. I cannot believe how cold it is, and I'm going to the snow this weekend. Wish me luck. I bought all the snow gear, and my friend said, she goes, oh, there's a lot of snow down there, and people need jobs and blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I might just stay down there and do some work down there, so I can make the best of this snow gear that I just spent $400 on. She cracked up laughing. So there you go. So we did radio last night. We got over here now. It's show number 51 for a Tuesday. And I've got my trusty blanket on me. I've got a dark blue one today, which is a electric blanket as well, and it's really, really beautiful and nice and warm. I highly recommend them. They are amazing. So if you've got cold legs or feet or whatever, get yourself a portable electric blanket, and it doesn't get too hot and just stays nice and toasty. It's beautiful. So hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're across 8 platforms again tonight. You know what? If I could fit 2 more, I would do Instagram as well as TikTok. But clearly I can only shouldn't have been there. I literally just said that to Ellie that the internet was playing up. So where's my phone? If the internet continues to play up, Ellie, what's that?
I thought it was my internet, but no, I'll let you know if it keeps on going.
Yeah, it's playing up. I might just grab my phone so I can put my phone on. Give me 2 seconds. And if we lose reception, we'll just jump back on again. If it keeps playing up, I'll switch it over to my phone. That's what I'll do. Alrighty, so let's go. So hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. It's freezing here. I've been for a walk this afternoon. I just finished training, so I'm warm. I'm toasty at the moment. And what do we got here? Tuesday, August. So I wanted to read to you the secret, this that I've got for Wednesday, the it's not the 1st, so it's, what is it, the 7th? Okay, wait there, 1 second, 7th. Wait, wrong one. So this is Tuesday, the 7th. Here we go. So it says, being grateful for your health ensures that you will continue to receive more health to be grateful for, and at the same time it eliminates stress and tension in your body and mind. Scientific research has shown that stress is at the root of many diseases. Studies have also revealed that people who practice gratitude heal faster and are likely to live 7 years longer. Wow, 7 years longer, that's insane. So that's really cool. So guys, tell me if my internet is having a moment, then please let me know, because I can see it being interrupted here. I don't know why. Maybe it's Facebook. I have no idea. I can see it on my iPad just stopping and coming on and coming off. But if it keeps doing that, I'll put it on my phone, which I might have to do because I can see it stopping. Ellie, is it still stopping or is it?
No, you're good now.
Okay. All right, lovey. Thank you. All right. So we've got Susan Dawson. Hello. How are you? We'll start saying hello to everybody. So post up where you're from, suburb, state, and country, so I can see who I'm helping across the world and what time it is. We had radio last night, which was a pretty cool show. We've got Vicky Kelly here. Hello, Julie Pogley. She's second off the rank. Hi there, Jules. Rosie Zuberg. I think I've said that right. We've got Sandra Daw. Hello there. Emma Louise. Hello. We've got Wendy Harmer. I can't say the middle name, but I've got Wendy Harmer. We used to have a radio host over here named Wendy Harmer. Rosie Zuberg, hello there. April Richards, hello. We've got Delia, hello there. Tell us where you're from. Wendy Harvey, hello there. Where's my prayer, Wendy? Every time I see your name, Wendy, I've got to ask you for the prayer if you haven't sent it to me. April Richards, hello. Congratulations on your shows. Yes, so tonight is my Tuesday night 51 shows. Tomorrow night will be my 102 shows for Wednesday night. So what's that? That's 150 something. 152 clearly. Is it? No, yeah. No, 153 shows. And then I've got Monday night was 21. So that's 173 plus Sunday night. And I can't remember. I think I've done 30 shows on that. So it's over 200 shows. So that's pretty cool. Got to be happy with that, guys. So if you've just joined me, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so I can see you. Sometimes I don't get to see your beautiful questions, and what happens is
Your internet's gone again.
So from the main stream across the other platforms. So if you want to come on Radio Angels on Air, you'll see me there. So we've got Bev Ridley. Hello. Thank you. I will enjoy the snow trip. But the last time I went to the snow was when my daughter was 4, and I dressed her up in so many clothes. She was like this, and she couldn't move. She was like, she was only a little baby. And it was -12 down there. I absolutely froze my ass off. And I just absolutely hate the cold. I never went back there until now, until my friends said in summer, they said to me, you want to go to the snow? I said, yeah, all right, let's go to the snow because it's hot. Well, it was only a little bit hot. And sure as ever, we're going to the snow this week. I can't believe it's coming around and we're so excited. So there we go. Wendy Harvey, hello. Kat Markham, hello. We've got Karen Riley, hello. April Richards. I'll come back to you. Lavina Ponara, Pomana, hello there. Wendy Kuzik, hello. Zebi, hello. Jody Mayan, hello. Cold here in Brisbane too, hey there, Wendy Harmer. Tracy Gibson, hello. Who else have we got here? Tracy Joyle, hello there. So she's over a rainy day here in Temiskaming Shores in Ontario and Canada. That sounds like a really, really cold place. It sounds like you get snow on like I just saw the lake or a lake get iced over. Is that where you are? Sounds like that. I mean, it sounds like it to me, let alone look. I just saw that vision. So Melanie Leaf, hello. We've got Patricia Thompson, hello from, here we go, this damn suburb again. Auchinleck. Is that how you say it? Auchinleck. Far out, that's a tough one, that one. I don't know why they made it so hard for me. New York she's from. It's easy if I say New York. Seaford in Victoria, Australia. I've never even heard of Seaford, Emmy Louise. Thanks for joining me. Clearly I'm just a Sydney chick. Kat Markham, evening Leslie, it's cold here, Swan Valley. just after 8 p.m. Yes, so send me your questions, guys. Keep sending me. I'm just saying hello to everybody. I'm not reading any questions out yet. Karen Riley shared far and wide. Thank you. So, guys, share my page. So that's all I ask is for you to share the love around the world. That's it. I don't ask for any money on these things. I don't ask for star payments or whatever they are. I don't even believe in them. I just think they're a rip-off. So Rosie Zuberg, she says, Melbourne, 10:10 p.m., freezing cold here. Pretty cool. What else we got here? Jody Mayen, M-E-Y-N. Hello, Lesley. Jody from Currans Hills in New South Wales. It's a bit chilly. I bet it is. Oh, my God. Karen Riley in Albury, New South Wales. Do you know what? I went to Albury for soccer. I played soccer for 18 years. We had to do a trip down there for a tournament when I would have been about 16, I think. Maybe 15, 16. And we went down by bus, and sure as ever, it was absolutely bloody freezing in the middle of winter there. What else have we got here? Julie Poggers, check again, Les. I'm on the main page. Oh, 1 and 2 should have gone to Specsavers. Yeah, okay. So 1 and 2, that's what I said. You come second. Vicky Kelly beat you there, Julie.
She also commented first.
Oh, right. She commented first. Okay, right. Fair enough. So we're going to go and do the challenge with this comment now there, Jules. Right. Okay, Diane Martin, hello there. Lee Monique Aquilina, hello there. Who else we got? Where are you from, guys? Tell me where you're from, especially the newbies. I don't know. I haven't seen some of these names before. Louise Black, a buck, hello. Rosie Zuberg, wow. Patricia Thompson, congratulations. Yes, so I've done over 200 shows. I'll put my little banners up. Hang on one sec. There you go. You got your 200 shows there. 51 shows tonight and over 200 shows now. Frozen sweet. Yeah, okay. If it keeps cutting out, let me know. Let me know if the internet keeps cutting out, guys, because I don't want it to do that. I'll switch it over to my phone if I have to. All right, let's go. Let's get into it. Hot here in Lakeland, Florida. Laura Riffith? Wow. I wonder what time is it over there? What day is it, Laura? She said, first time here. Hello. Thanks for joining me on my show. Wendy Harvey, Patricia Thompson, don't you love Leslie's pronunciation? Yeah, good on you, Wendy. Yep, pronunciation. We've got Lavinia Pomana. Any news with the angel shirt? Oh my God, yes, it's here. It is here on my floor. It's there, ready to go. Do you know what happened to me? Where is it? Here it is. This is how much, Lavinia, now that you're on, this is how much I had to write up on the weekend. I spent 2 days on the weekend going through every single message to get all these presents, addresses written up out of all my emails, and that is there ready to go. Yes, thank you for reminding me. So that's what I've been doing. I've got to go. That was from the Psychics on Radio emails. I got down to 4, and then I've got to go through the Lesley Spaliviero, Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero now. So that's insane. But I've got all those people to send out all those gifts to. They're already ready to go. They're just in the thing. I just got to write the names on them. I started writing names on them. I've just got to do it now. So how's your night going? Camille Morin. Yes, good, thanks. I went for a walk. I don't know, around the block 4 times with the dog. Well, probably 3 times with the dog, I think, because he's only got short little legs. So bloody cold here in Marsville, Victoria. Oni Jura, she said, so cold. Lawrence Koo, hello there. Okay, tell me where you're from, guys. We've got Sandra Peter. I haven't heard that name before. Thanks for joining me. So if you're a first time, like Laura, Sandra Peter, some other people there. So I'm an international psychic medium. What I do is I do remote viewing. I have all the senses, and I have the ability hold a pen or a piece of jewelry and do psychometry, so pull in spirit as well, or pull in energy. So when I'm looking, the camera's right here in front of me, but I look to my right because I'm looking at the iPad here, and all I can see, which is what you can see, I can see the questions coming up. Okay. So then what happens is I'll be drawn to spirit, and I like to say hello to people first for the first few, 15, 20 minutes or whatever it is, so that we can draw in spirit, so that we can ask, when you ask questions, it's not about just me just trying to, get that information. It's about you talking to your spirit, with your spirit as well, even though you don't think you can, but you can. And then what you do is you actually tell your spirit or your past loved one to actually come through, so it makes me drawn to your question. Okay. And then what happens is I'll be drawn to your question, and 9 times out of 10 I'll be drawn to your question, trust me. And then so remote viewing is when I see people or the past loved ones, the mediumship side of it, and I see them transparent next to me on my right. So everything is generated from my right hemisphere, from this side of my head on that side, the right side. So I never usually look to my left. If I look to my left, it's kind of like I'm covering my eyes, if that makes sense. I can't see it all then. So when I look from this point forward, I got this huge, 180-degree picture of what they're trying to show me, or what the past loved ones are trying to show me. So I'll get numbers. My numbers are usually pretty accurate. So if I get a number and it doesn't relate to you, then what will happen is you'll hold that number until it relates to you, because it will be significant. Okay, I'm very on point with my numbers, my suburbs. The other week, I think I've got Hastings. That just popped up. I don't know, never even heard of it before in my life. And sure as ever, the Hastings came up, and I said it to the lady, and that's where she came from, was Hastings. So another thing too is I can predict things, and I don't remember everything that I've said, because my spirit behind me, he stands like a huge pharaoh, and he's got like this huge big gold thick armor sort of necklace on him, and he stands there with his they call it a staff, staff, or whatever it is, and he stands there like that, and he just stands there like this big overseeing tall man. Actually, I'll see if I can find this photo again, because this will make sense to you. And he stands there, and he just, protects me. And I tell my spirit guide that when I'm on and I do my shows, and I do 8 hours a week for free, I just do mini readings for people, and I do private readings as well. But I do this because I want to make sure that people aren't getting ripped off in the world, because there's so many fakes out there that are just coming along pretending they can throw out a card or a tarot card or whatever. And I don't use any cards. I use nothing. I just use my hands. That's it. My hands, my spirit guide. I mean, what am I talking about? My hands. And that's how I operate. I'm just trying to find this pharaoh. This is what he looks like. And sure as ever, I will see spirit, like I said, on my right, and the messages come across to me like I'm looking out of your eyes. For example, if you've been in a car accident, I've been in car accidents, I feel pain, I get the hearing, the breathing, the noises, the smelling, I get everything. And then when I get those sensations, I just say what I get, and 95% of the time they are on point. I'm trying to find this pharaoh wherever he is. So I don't think it was this far back, actually. I'll have to put it on my screen. So when I get messages through, and like I was saying, if I'm in a car accident, or if you've ever been in a car accident before, and what spirit will do is so that they can use that as a validation to you. What they'll do is they'll put me in the car accident looking out of your eyes, and then I'll describe exactly what's happening at the time. And then sure as ever, my spirit guide will protect me and take me out of the car, and I'll be standing on the side of the road watching the rest of the car accident happen, if that makes sense. And that's how I describe it. And even if my eyes are open and I'm looking everywhere, you guys can see that, but I can't see that. All I see is what they show me. But my eyes are open, if that makes sense. It's like I'm blind for the conscious mind, but then I can see everything for the subconscious mind, if that makes sense. And a lot of people say, oh, you've got to lift your vibration up. You've got to you've got to raise your awareness. You've got to do this and that. But when I go into this type of mode, and I call it, I'm in flight with spirit. When this happens, it's quite bizarre because I feel like there's a whole sense of calmness over me, and I just drop my levels of calmness, if that makes sense. It's like I'm in a total state of meditation. Some of my friends say to me, "Oh, Lesley," because I'm always, talking, vibrantly and motivated because I'm a personal trainer as well. But when they actually see me do this, it's kind of like I'm on a different world, and it is. I feel like I'm in a different world. I'm still trying to find this. Here he is. So that's exactly what he looks like. My spirit guide. So see that thick chain thing around him there, that thick one? That's what it looks like, but it's thicker. It comes all around his chest. Okay, this is what my spirit guide looks like. That's what I believe he looks like. It's interesting, huh? And I always loved the in the what's it called, in the ancient Egypt and all that stuff when I was a kid. So now I know why, and I love all the Roman movies. I love everything like that. So what I get people to do is I get people to put their questions on the page and on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air main page, and then I go through it, and as I'm drawn to it, I'll start to get pain, or I'll feel sick, or like the last 2 nights, I had a coughing attack because someone had emphysema and they couldn't breathe, and I couldn't breathe, and it was horrible because I was on radio. And I do radio. I've done, 3 radio stations as well. I do a live 90.5 every Monday night between 9 and 11. And then when Radio Swan 99.9 FM finishes their renovations, we'll be back over there on the Wednesday night. So tomorrow night. But not tomorrow night. So they'll be ready about around October. Otherwise, I'd have to go in the OB unit, which is called the outside broadcast unit, and I'm pretty sure I'd be able to work out how to use it when they showed me, but there's no toilets there, or there is a toilet, but they lock it at 6:00, and my show starts at 8, so there's no way I'm going to get to a toilet while I'm on live or anything like that on air over there. And I said, no, that's just not for me. Oh, thank you. She said the color you are wearing suits you. So it's red. That's what the color is. So John Pageant, hello. So that's it, guys. Just send me your messages. You can send them as many times as you want. It doesn't worry me, but don't spam me with like 50, like one lady did, just bang, 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 bang. And I couldn't even read. I couldn't even do anything. It just balked me. And what I want to say too, guys, if you come on to this show and you disrespect spirit, or you disrespect other people in the community in here, it's a highly respected community, and everybody shares the love, and that's why I do this. So if you want to have a question answered, you must acknowledge spirit first. You can't just come on here and say hi, or not even hi, can I have a reading? And no, please, no, thank you. That's just not on, guys. You've got to have some manners, and you've got to have respect. So I don't put up with any crap. I'm the softest person ever, but I won't put up with any crap, guys. So if there's any nastiness or cheekiness, you get deleted off, seriously. And you get blocked. I need to keep the love going, and that's why I do this. So if you've got a random act of kindness as well, I also acknowledge people that do random act of kindnesses for other people and animals. And to be honest, it's not just to take out the neighbour's bin or feed the cat next door. It's, really good, solid, beautiful stuff. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for any other BS. I call it as I see it too. So don't be offended if I call you out or whatever like that. It's not to hurt your feelings. It's actually to put you on make your life a lot better. What do we got here? Delia, she says, very handsome, your spirit guide. Yes. Well, it's funny. Yeah. He's actually a spirit guide, guys. Oh my God. I can just imagine what he's thinking. He's probably, no, I just saw him. He goes, like this. Now, this, I must say, it sounds weird me talking about something that you can't see, right? But let me tell you, when you're in my type of world, when you do this stuff, it's really, really quite bizarre because as much as I never ever thought I would be doing this ever in my life, I knew I had a gift many years ago, but then I started to work on it, and as sure as ever, I'm on fire now. So, and there's no turning back because all the spirits know that I'm a medium. So it's quite hard to turn back even if I wanted to. But I actually put boundaries around my spirit. Okay, so I say to him, I want everything between 10 o'clock tonight and midnight. I said to him tonight when I was getting organized, I said, I want to make sure that I have, everything tonight. I want everything. I want everything from 10 till midnight. Don't hold back, So when you hear me pause on radio, or when you hear me pause, some things are too sensitive that I can't say on live shows. Okay, it's that simple. Don't think the worst of it. Some people come back to me after the shows and they say, "Oh, you said this and said that." 3/4 of the time, I can't remember what I've said because I'm in flight, and that's my spirit trying to protect me from all the bad stuff in here. And I don't mean it bad stuff, but when you think of it, when you're a medium, it's all doom and gloom because you're talking to dead people all the time. You're talking to past loved ones and everybody in the living is always hurting and missing, and they're always in pain from missing their past loved ones. So it's always doom and gloom for me. And yet I'm a very happy, bubbly person 90% of the time. So when I do this, I drop my levels down. I don't know how I do it, but that's how it is. I just drop my levels down to a very meditated, calm, I don't know, rate of heartbeat. I don't know what it is, but I might be able to explain it one day. But that's how I operate, and that's how my spirit, I don't know, it must come into me. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But that's how it works for me, and it's really quite doom and gloom. So I can't remember everything sometimes. And I'll remember certain things if it resonates, and that's why I write everything down. I usually just hold a pen in my hands because it makes me think more. When I used to lecture, I used to hold a pen all the time because I used to think better. Just want to know the usual about me. Okay. So we've got to start learning. Once you start learning how to acknowledge your spirit, your spirit guide and your, the angels around you and all that stuff, I'm very black and white. I don't believe in, crystal balls and bloody, what is it, tarot cards and stuff like that. I mean, I do believe in them, but I don't feel that if you've been using it for 6 months, 12 months, fine. Anything after that, I just got to call it, guys. What are you actually pulling in? A card that can relate to anything or anybody, or spirit? Where's the crossover? Like, when are you going to get off them? It's like being on your training wheels forever, and it's starting to, like people go, yeah, right. And I did a workshop, so I do workshops as well. So my workshop on the weekend just gone was, some beautiful ladies that wanted to push their boundaries of spirit and try and pull in spirit. We did not use one card, and every single person, one lady even got my daughter's boss, the name of my daughter's boss, and exactly the kind of car that my daughter drives, exactly to a T. So, and that was without cards, that was without any tools, that was just me helping helping this team of people in the workshop come through and use their spirit guide to the best that they can. Because what happens is, if you've got training wheels on all the time, you limit yourself to the ability of what you can do with spirit. Because if I'm showing you, I don't know, whatever card it is, I know, the Queen of Hearts, for example. I know that's not a tarot card, but for example, if I show you the Queen of Hearts, what does that mean? if there's a limit or there's only a few words that you can say around that card, then that limits you to just saying what that card is. You know what I mean? So you've got to get away from that and then ask spirit to push that through. And the messages come through quite faint. So when the messages come through faint, psychics seem to miss it and they don't trust themselves. They don't trust spirit. But I have 100% trust in my spirit, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this. So imagine me going live on radio, putting my neck out there on a chopping block to go live on radio, something that you can never take back. And yet I'm doing live readings. So I'm putting my neck on the line. I only see a name and I only see a question. That's all I see. I don't even see if you have a look at how small your faces are, I can't even see the words half the time, let alone the face. So I can't even tell what you look like. So it's important that you understand the difference between psychics and mediums as well, because it's different. A psychic is past, present, and future, and they can't always be a medium. So a medium is talking to your past loved ones. Okay, their energy comes through. And I also believe that the psychic part comes from the spirit guide. But then what happens is the spirit guide, I don't know if they call them in yet. I haven't worked that bit out. I don't know if they called the energy in from the past loved one, or the past loved one just automatically comes through when you're thinking about them as well. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to say, I've got my theory, but I'm not going to say 100% because I don't believe in bullshitting something around with you guys, So I just believe that it's spirit is pulling in the past, present, and future for me. That's what their job is to do. But when it does the talking to the person on the other side of heaven, then that's completely different. That's a different energy to me. I feel two different energies. As weird as it sounds, I did PT for something like 30-something years. And my recent PT clients that I've done for the last maybe 8 years, they would never have known that I was this. But every time they come into to do a session, I'd say to them, is your leg hurting today? And your left knee, what's wrong with your left knee? And they go and look at me as if to say, far out, I haven't seen you for a week. And you're already asking me what's wrong with my knee. Like, how'd you know that? Then they'll say to me, how'd you know that, Lesley? Like, what's wrong with my knee? It's really, really sore. I heard it. I went, okay. I could just tell by the way you're walking. That's what I'd try and say to them. And they just go, oh, okay. And they look at me as if to say, what? How did she know that? I'm thinking all these years I've been training you, and I've known everything about you. Yeah, so Wendy Harmer, she says, are you going to do another workshop? So if you guys go over to any of my pages, Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero or Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, you'll see the workshops all up there. I'm doing ghost tour, so if you want to come along to a ghost tour, you don't have to pay me anything. I'm not one of these vultures out there that wants money for everything every 5 seconds. If I do a private reading, yes, I'll charge you because that's completely different. But I'm doing the ghost tour, and that is so that people can, like-minded people can actually come meet me and go and have a fun time, or even go to lunch, go to dinner, or go and do a ghost tour with me, or whatever you want to do. And I'm just, doing the 24th to the 26th. Some people are coming up from Victoria and down from Queensland. And it should be a good time so that people can actually get together that's like-minded, So they'll be able to do, if you're in Sydney, I'm in Sydney. So let me know by messenger or closer to the date. I've got sort of like tentative stuff in the event there on the events page. So have a look at the events page, guys. You'll see them all up. I've got a beginner's class coming up on, 1 second. I wrote it down on this book last night. I've got a beginner's class coming up on Sunday, the 3rd of July. Losing everything. Sunday, the 3rd of July. In the morning, I'm trying a morning one this time so I can, because some of the people from overseas couldn't do the last one. So I said, all right, I'll do one in the morning and try that and see how I go. So it'll be my Sunday, Sydney time, 9 a.m. on the 3rd of July. The intermediate class will be the 10th of July, the following week on a Sunday at 9 a.m. And then I'm doing, because I'm a personal trainer as well, I'm doing Psychic PT. So brace yourself for that one. You're going to learn a lot for there, because I haven't taught for a while and I'm busting to teach. So I'm busting to get rid of this information that I've got. So, because I used to lecture anatomy and physiology. So Saturday, the 30th of July, 7 p.m. is going to be your psychic PT session. We're going to cover a lot of things. So there's a lot of people that get confused about nutrition, get confused about like training, intermittent fasting, all that stuff. And I'm going to give you a simple way of doing things with weight loss and sticking to it, as well as just eating anything you want. Okay, and there's a little tip and trick to that one. And what else? So it'll be doing, shoulders, knees, backs. If you've got sore backs, sore knees, I'll explain a lot of things to you. What else is there? I'm a massage therapist as well, so I can show you how to massage your own body and relieve pain in certain areas. If you have a request, just let me know. Just send it to me, and I will work on that for you. But I've already started my PowerPoint for that, and I'll be talking about thyroid. I'll be talking about hormones, a lot of stuff. And do you like my cup tonight? My daughter gave me that. I don't know, one Mother's Day or something like that years ago. Yeah, so Lawrence Koo, it's wow, Psychic PT. Yeah, so my background, I've got a couple of different backgrounds. When I got sick with cancer, I said I'm going to learn everything and get qualified in everything that I love. And that's what I did. So I'm a qualified strength and conditioning coach, qualified sports massage therapist, and what's that word? I'll think of it in a sec. I'm a qualified hypnotherapist as well. What else is there? Gosh, the list goes on. I've got so many qualifications, it's not funny. And I used to lecture anatomy and physiology for nearly 3 years. So, yeah, so Lawrence Koo, yes, I've got a lot of knowledge. When I got sick, I said I'm going to do everything I love. Exactly what I said I was going to do, and I did it. And I'm still just almost ready to start studying again. So I think that's going to be my next one. Oh, I'm going to have a sneeze. Okay, let's go. And I also have a truck license too. Someone had a bet with me and said, "Oh, you can't drive a truck." I said, "Yeah, you want to make a bet?" So Laura Riff, she says, "I have bad knees. It hurts so bad I can't walk at times, and then what's that? Then my toes are forming like cub feet. I'm so embarrassed to wear sandals." Oh, lovey. Oh gosh. I know exactly what's wrong with your knees. I can tell you straight away what's wrong with your knees. I'll explain it all on the workshop because it's so interesting. I used to do seminars from the gym with this stuff and just lecture everything about that. So exercises, body weight exercise. I've got 1,000 stretches in my head. Gosh, I can just go on and on. I love it. Just Black, she says 1000% Angel Princess. Yeah, I should get some cups made up with Angel Princess on it. Shouldn't I? That's cool. Okay, and then what I also do, guys, is Jess Black, Deidre King also send me beautiful gifts like these. They send me down these to send out to followers. So we do a lot of stuff. Here's my little bag, my little protection bag as well. Jess's bracelets are just all there on the floor, ready to go. They're already in their little cylinder thing, and they look like. So we've got it here. And this is what they look like. So they go like that. and I send them out with a beautiful key. So you'll be getting keys in there. So patience is a virtue with me because I'm so time poor that I have to you just got to be patient. So these are the kind of things that Jess makes. They're gorgeous. Okay, little key rings, and then I will send you a key or something like that. Now, all these keys are very significant. Okay, they're not one of them are the same. So they're very different. And that's what I send you out, all for free, all because, there you go, there's a whole batch of keys in there. Okay. There's the chakra bag. So there you go. They're still there. I haven't had time to get to all of them, but I'm getting there. I'm very time poor. Oh, these are just some of the bags that I've done already. So these are all ready to go. I've just got to write the names on from my trusty list now, which is that big, huge list that I just showed you. This one here, oh my gosh. I went through 2 days on the weekend of all the addresses, everything, like all my messages that I got from everybody, right from when I started, went through everything. So I'll be getting into that soon. Oh, good. Karen Riley, she's right into Egyptian. Yeah, me too. I love it. I love all the Roman movies. Do you love the Roman movies too, Karen? I love Roman movies. I could sit there eating popcorn, or not popcorn, probably gluten-free, I don't know, chocolate or something, and eat that. Eat that and watch Roman movies and all that stuff. I love Cleopatra. I love all that stuff. Fascinates me. I think I was actually born in that era. I don't know. Lawrence, why is it amazing that I can drive a truck? It's easy. Gosh, it's easy. You just got to have, you know what you got to have in life? You got to have that little bit of willpower to do what you want to do, you know? And when it comes to the crunch and people laugh at you and they say, "Oh, like even when COVID hit, some people said, oh, they all lost their jobs, but I still had a couple of jobs that I could do because I made myself versatile. I didn't rely on one area. That's what I didn't do. Yeah, the keys are amazing, Jules. They're all different. I haven't got another one there, but yeah, they're really beautiful. Yeah, Karen Riley, she says, I can't wait to catch up with you. I will book you for hypnosis to give up smoking. Yeah, I definitely need to stop. I'd feel comfortable doing that with you. Yeah, so hypnosis or what's it called smoking, and what else is the other one? So smoking and weight loss. What am I trying to think of? I must have a dementia coming. I can't even talk. It is a dementia person coming through. I feel like there's anxiety. Karen, you got someone around you that's got dementia or something like that? Because I couldn't even talk. So yeah, what was I saying now? I can't even remember what I was saying. It's definitely dementia. I'll come back to it. Oh, the hypnosis, that's right. Yeah, so and I look at the conscious mind and the subconscious mind and anchoring things to your subconscious mind so that it makes you feel better so that you'll do things for yourself going forward. That's how it works. So if you're not on the main page, guys, come over to the main page. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ah, there you go, Bev. There you go, lovey. She said, you talked a while ago about a white car. My boyfriend's daughter's white car just broke down and the repairman can't find out why. There you go. I said that. I do recall that. How bizarre. Yeah, right. Merendon. Where's Merendon? Merendon. 5 degrees. Oh my God. The last time I went to the snow was bloody -12 or something. It felt like it was -50 to me. This Chloe, she says, "Evening, Leslie. I seem to be quite the joiner on your amazing show lately. I find it calming." Thank you. A lot of people say that. You know, when I do my massage, I do massage for elite teams, right? One elite team here in Sydney. And I'm the only therapist that puts them to sleep. It's really weird. I feel embarrassed sometimes because I'm the only one that can put them to sleep. It's really weird. She says, "Well, what a few 24 hours for me. I sent out apologies to my parents without expectation of response, but secretly I'm hoping they do. I don't know how much more rejection I can take." What do you mean rejection, lovey? Rejection from your parents or from me not being drawn to that? Because I feel like I was drawn to that. And then who's the person? You can hear my voice changing. So who's the person around you that has had the voice change or issues with the throat and into the chest? And I feel like it's right into my chest now. So what's happened there? And there's a lot of anxiety around you. And this person used to talk like really, really soft and really, really timid. So this lady was really, really timid, really, really soft spoken. But when you listen to her words, she could crack a whip with the words, you know? And then last night I had the coughing attack because spirit wanted to show me that somebody had emphysema or something like that and the night before, and I couldn't stop coughing. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die myself. Okay. So, and then what's with the heart as well? This person, like I had this huge breath in just then. That's part of anxiety. That's how spirit shows me my anxiety, or not. I don't even suffer with it, but anxiety for the other person. And I just felt a huge pain in my heart then. So, what's with the heart around you as well? There, not with you, but this person that's passed. And I also feel like the number 12. You just flashed the number 12 to me. So you've got the number 3 as well as the month of March and December. So what's coming up or that has been, they're just saying really busy, and financial was difficult in March, wasn't it? And they're showing me by August to December, things are going to get a little bit tougher, but I'm telling you, save your money now, because then when you get to December, it's going to be fine, okay? So you'll have that money as a backup plan. So you need to stop buying the Chinese food or whatever you're buying. Start buying stuff for home and stocking up and stuff like that as well. Get out of automatic mode, I just heard as well. So a lot of people sit in automatic mode, and this is what gets my spirit jumping up and down, is that when you're sitting in automatic mode, you're actually just like putting along, you know. So and if you want to do something with your life, guys, go and do it. Go and make the best of your life. It's so important. Don't just rely on the everyday cycle, routine, whatever. If you want to do something, go and do it. Trust me, when you get sick with cancer like I did, you don't want to be sitting back waiting for something to happen. You go and look for it. You go and do it. It's going to be amazing. I can't kick you up the butt any more than that. Well, actually, I could, but if I did a PT kick up the butt, you probably wouldn't like me anymore. So Ariel Tyson, you're finally back. I do remember that name from ages ago. My dad passed away August 28, 1936. Don't give me the numbers, guys. I've got to give you the numbers. January 21 and 12. Okay, so I've just heard as well, I want you to look up the 2s and the 1s. So you've got 2s and 1s in your numbers there. So 21, and you've got 12. So look them up, and you've got January 01. Okay, that's what that message is for you. Yeah. So he says, and I didn't read the rest of it. And I was wondering if he has anything to tell me, or how is he? They're always good when they pass to the other side. They're always good. They're always comfortable. The only time I've ever seen a couple of spirits be upset, one was because the plaque on when I did a private reading, the plaque, like the tombstone head, that was actually incorrect. He wasn't happy about that. the date, and the writing wasn't as fancy as he wanted it to be. That was the first thing. The second one was when I saw the spirit on my right, and they showed me them inside the coffin, and she still she still gets upset every time I tell this story, because I can see her jumping up and down saying, "You shouldn't be telling that." And I'm saying, well, yes, I should, because it's quite funny now. But what happened was, she used to be really, really elegant, this lady, and really dress up all the time, lipstick even, to walk around the house. She was very, very vain. And turns out that when her daughters went to organize the clothing for her funeral, they gave the stockings to the funeral parlor to put on her, but they didn't put them on her, and she knew, and she was telling me, and then and it was quite funny, and the daughter started laughing at me, and I said, "What are you laughing at?" She says, "Well, she was always worried about her legs and always worried about, not having her stockings on." And I said, "Well, guess what? She's very upset about that." And she was jumping up and down here. Just we were laughing, but she was jumping up and down. She was really giving me a hard time. So I also get around you too, Chloe, the right knee. I've got like arthritis pain on my right knee. And it's just giving me a dull ache. It's crazy how, like, the pain, it's not like normal pain I'd get. So Brenda Evans, wow, you do so much. Thank you. I'm an Aries. I love to do things. I get bored really quickly. No, Yasha Rose. I'm an Australian. I'm not a Kiwi. My accent is far from a Kiwi, I can tell you now. Everyone says I've got an accent. Every time I talk to someone, I always say I've got an accent. Emma Louise, I had a dream. I had a scarab attached to me. What? A scarab? What's a scarab? A scab? What is it? What's a scarab attached to me? Well, I have no clue what that is. SCARAB. Oh, now I get it, Lawrence. And I said, "What? Why are you?" Because I said I had a truck license, and he says, "Oh, wow, you can drive a truck." And I said, "Yeah, what's wrong with that?" And he goes, "Because I can't drive a truck," he said. That's cute. I like that one. Uh, okay. Yes, that's true with the willpower, of course. Yes, Lawrence, 100%. My backup plan, well, I'm psychic, I should know. I actually said that the COVID thing was going to happen. I didn't realize what I was talking about at the time, though, till it happened. It freaked me out too, don't you worry. So Laura Riffett, she says, I was in one mediumship group, and then I said I get drawing on my wall or windows, and I searched they were symbols from Egypt. That's so cool. They thought I was lying. That was an embarrassing moment to go through. I left. Oh, you poor thing. No way. Look, if you whatever you get and it works for you, you stick to it. And I feel like those symbols are going to come back as well. So when I see, for example, when I see symbols, Laura, what I see is like dollar signs, and the dollar signs will just say, for instance, that they show me the Roman pharaohs, like the really, really old, they're really, really thick, so thick, but they're really, really wide, round, and they sort of like got, convoluted edges. And they show me those those pennies, and they show me them flicking out, And Laura, have you got pain in the neck? Because I just got really bad pain in the neck on my right side. My left side. What am I saying? My right side. My left side of my shoulder. And you can't get your shoulder up as well. It's like back pain, middle back pain as well. And so when I see the pennies too there, Laura, they send them out. And then what I'll see is I'll see them coming back in. It's like they'll throw them back at me. I don't catch them, of course, but then I'll see the flying the flying little dollar sign fly past me. Depends on the height of the actual dollar sign, is I'll know straight away. My neck is killing me. But what's going on with your neck or somebody around you? Do they have actual issues with their neck? Because I didn't have this problem before I started. I feel like I've got a cramp in it and I can't move it. It's that bad. So, did and then when they show me the symbol of the financial, they'll pull the pockets up, and the pockets will be empty. They'll pull like empty pockets up. That's how I know that they'll show me the same theme for that type of thing with that person that I'm reading for. Yeah, so Emmy Louise, smoking or drinking, I do hypnosis for. I've done it for years. I've done it to so many PT clients, it's not funny. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. Brenda Evans, she says, you have an amazing heart giving to so many. She says, hubby and I traveled to Australia helping country towns. I'm a believer in spirits, often hearing my kids calling in my sleep when they are in need. That's beautiful. That's really cool. That's really cool. You should talk to them more often. They just showed me shadows as well, Brenda. So you're exactly like me. You just don't even know how to use it properly yet. You could actually help a lot more people. Okay. So there's hundreds of thousands and millions of people out there that need help. So if you're a good medium or if you've got any senses, come to my workshop. They're not that expensive. I don't make them $600 like Charmaine said last night that she got asked to pay a $600 workshop. I thought, my God, what are you doing? Don't do that. And she got more out of mine than she would have got out of anything else because she didn't have to get told to use the cards. So Nancy Lala said, hello, beautiful. I was just talking about you to my special little friend. Okay, thank you. Ah, there we go. It's Carrie Kern. She says, my elbows hurt so much. Yes. It's a lot of way of fixing things with the body, with nutrition and good diet, as well as what's it called? Minerals and vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. Essential minerals, I should say. Brenda Evans says, I've been to Northern Territory volunteering, come back to Sydney as two families passing. It's so cold, yeah. Well, Brenda, if you're around on the 24th and 26th of June, then come see me. We'll go to the ghost tour thing. Anybody else in Sydney? We've got Tash and Kelly going as well. They're coming along. So we're going to have, that's only two names I can think of right now, but we've got quite a few people from Sydney going. It's all on my page. Go over to the events section. You'll see it all there. So when Willow's from Dubbo, so she wants a reading about her career. So I feel like that's going to go forward. There's a couple more obstacles though for you there, Willow. But when you get to the right point, you're going to know straight away because you're going to see there's going to be a man and a lady and they're sitting at a table and it looks like you're going in there to be either reviewed or have your final interview. And this man, this lady will have that beautiful smile on their face. And that's how you're going to know it's going to be very warm for you for the career there. And it's also going to be very nourishing for your soul. It's going to be really good for you. That's all right, Mandy Brown. Raven King, I like your vibe, very calming. I keep coming back to this, my third show with you. Fair enough. May I get a general reading or insight on me and my ex I seen recently? Yeah. This is what I say. I just heard spirit again. They're an ex for a reason, Raven. So Raven King, that's a nice name. They're an ex for a reason. And that's what I always say. Love should never hurt. If love is hurting, then spirit is putting that hurt an extra little bit, extra little bit, extra little bit to hurt you so that you learn the lessons of the pain that it is to go forward with this same person. If it was meant to be, it won't be painful. Remember that. Don't put up with things going forward with people. You have to have, like I said this I think it was last night or the night, it would have been Sunday night. I said this on Sunday night show that you need to put boundaries around limitations on people's behavior, because if you're a beautiful person and they seem to think that they can walk all over you or do things to you or whatever the case may be, and you still let it happen, that means that you're giving them permission to let it happen. Okay, it's not right. And as much as you go and you have a what do you call it? You get a new job, for example, and then sure as ever, you get this new job, and then all of a sudden you're on probation with the bosses because they're paying you. Well, no, that work has to work both ways now. And I say this in relationships, and I also say this in work situations, whatever the case may be. Even if you're going to the mechanic and you're getting the mechanic to sort the car out, or whatever the case may be, you need to make sure that you're covered with the probation of somebody else as well, because why should they put you on probation just because they're paying you, but you don't have to put up with their crap? Do you see what I'm saying? So you give them a timeline in your head. You say, okay, I'm going to set this up, I'm going to give it 3 months. If it starts to get a little bit hairy in between, then I can always step to the side and just bypass that path. But Spirit will always put their raven in front of you and make it as hard as possible each time you don't get the message. So look for the message in that one. That's the message for you tonight. And just because and also one thing that Spirit will do is they always put a temptation there. Okay, so if you've seen your ex there and now you're asking about your ex, that means that temptation's already played its role in triggering your mind about that person. Does that make sense? Because it's testing you to see what your reaction will be. Because, like I said, it's going to put obstacles in your way so that you know how hard it is or how much it hurts to go back, or it hurts to go forward with the same person, if that makes sense. I can't say that any other way. I don't know how to say it any other way. I just got to say it straight. Yasha Rose, yes, I can see you now. You're on the main page, lovey. Nobody has replied because I haven't got to you yet. I've only just saw your message. You don't have to tell me your birthday. I will tell you dates and times. So Wendy Harvey's in there. Jules, look after these people. Got a few new people on there for me, please. Andy Dan, same for you, lovey, please. Okay. Yeah, Lawrence, you only did one boxing class ever. I used to teach boxing 3 times a week. Pamela Tarbell, has my nephew gone to the other side? So worried he's not at peace. What do you mean by that? What, is he gone missing? Is that what you're saying? Don't think like that, okay? I really don't want you to think like that. You got to watch what you say, guys. You got to watch what you think and what you say. The universe and spirit are always listening. Don't believe me? Try it out, okay? Just try it out, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay, Yasha Rose, she says, we have 3/12 in our family, July the 12th, August the 12th, and May the 12th. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, that makes sense now. That's why they said to me to give you the 12s and the 21s and all that stuff, the twos and the ones. Okay, Mandy Brown, she says, last I was on about a week ago, and a week or so ago, you said you saw dehydration, that I had a few health problems. I needed to go to the doctor. Yes, I had to. Well, I hope you're looking after yourself there, Mandy. So just wanting an updated reading. Okay, well, we'll come back to you. Yeah, so Rebecca Clinton, she says, I've recently had some life changes, and they're there for a reason. Nothing is a coincidental, guys. Everything is for a reason. She said, just wondering if there's any messages for me to help me move forward, please, and thank you. Yes, keep doing what you're doing, but do it with more energy. Like, just get into it. Just go and do it. Keep going. Don't stop in the middle. And there's a beautiful saying I love. You didn't get to this far to get to this far. Okay, so keep going. Don't stop. I know, Lawrence, he says, I don't have an accent, laughing out loud. Yeah, I know. But people think that I've always got asked what accent is that. No, it's not an accent. I don't know. So Julie Polglade, she says, try Leslie's group in a workshop. Very supportive with everything and very interesting too. Lots to learn. Thank you. Ah, right. Rebecca Clinton says a scarab is an Egyptian beetle. Karen Riley, Lesllie has many talents. Thank you. Aha. Thanks, Jess. What do we got here? Okay, so tell me where you're from. Not many people have told me where they're from. The newbies. Tell me where you're from. Suburb, state, and country. Come over to the main page if you're on any other page. The main page is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Over to you there, Ellie. I didn't realize there was that validation there.
Yep. So Chloe CJ says, yes, I'm back at the gym. My right knee is sore. My birthday is on the 12th. Not sure about the heart and throat who has passed. I suffer from thyroid Graves' disease that affects my heart. Her mother's birthday is in December and she's still living.
So she said that she suffers from Graves' disease. So that's a deficiency in iodine. Your body, Chloe, is screaming for iodine, lovey. Okay, Chloe, you need to send me a private message about your thyroid. Remind me, it's thyroid Graves' disease. I'm going to send you some information because I've already done this with other people and it will explain a lot of things to you. Send me a private message, lovey. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. So Ariel Tyson. He says, my dad passed away January 21. Don't tell me the numbers, guys. 2021. And he was very close to me because although he wasn't my biological dad, I consider him my dad. And that's how he thinks of you too, Lovey. He thinks of you as the biological daughter. And his heart, if he saw you tears, he's show me the tears. He said if he ever saw the tears, his heart would be pulled apart. He had the same beautiful heart about you as what you have about him. So that's just beautiful. It's beautiful. What a nice relationship. He's not trying to tell you something. He's just right beside you. That's the thing that he's trying to tell you, is he's just right beside you there, Ariel Tyson. Ah, beautiful. So, okay. We'll leave that one. So let me come back to you. Is the internet still dropping out, Ellie?
No, it's been fine.
Okay, it must be just on my iPad then. I'm glad everybody else is okay, as long as it's everyone else is okay. So Bev Ridley says, a scarab is a very lucky Egyptian beetle charm. I was given one in Canberra on holidays years ago. That's so cool. Bev, send me a photo of it, please. I'd love to see a photo of it. That's so cool. Raven King says, I like your guide. I love anything to do with Egypt. Yeah, there you go. That's cool, eh? And history. Yeah, me too. May I get a general reading, please? I think I just gave you one. Yes, I already gave you one, lovey. I've got to catch up with my questions here. Right. Emmy Louise says, sorry, the scarab reference was me. They were revered in Egypt. That's so cool. Not that I paid attention to beetles when I watch all my Egyptian movies. I don't even think I've ever seen one in a movie. That's how much I don't pay attention to it. Jodie Meehan, she's a close friend of mine, suddenly passed away, and since then a certain number keeps on appearing. Not just for me, but for other close friend. What could this mean? That's her, lovey. Okay. Look for other things too. Now, what is with did she have like white doves? And I know this sounds general, but white doves at the funeral. Okay. Or is the funeral, are they deciding, has the funeral taken place? Because I can't, she just sort of like said it hasn't taken place, but then I saw white doves being thrown in the air. And if it hasn't taken place, she wants white doves, okay? Beautiful white doves. So please get that. She loves them. And also, this is just a sign to tell you that she's actually there, okay? It's numbers come up all the time for me, and it's like an awakening thing as well, apparently. Embrace it, and because you're feeling pain and because you're feeling sorrow and heartache for your friend, then they will show you that as a sign to say that they're there right behind you to support you. Okay, that's their way of talking to you. So now you're going to see more signs. It's like you're going to see 12, 12. You're going to see 1, 1, 1. You know, so things like that. So Yasha Rose, I'm located in Sydney, Australia, New South Wales. So Raven King said, I definitely need to get into your workshop for sure. Yeah, it's not that expensive, guys. It's more time than expense. I don't do this to make thousands of dollars like some rip-offs do out of you people. Okay, so Brenda Evans said, I'd love to see you heading back to Northern Territory next week. Cool bananas. That'd be cool. I like it. I like meeting people. Raven King, it's weird. I've always been so obsessed with Egypt. Yeah, same as me. I don't know why, but Egypt is just, there's so many, there's so many things about it that is absolutely amazing. Okay. Julie Alexander, I haven't seen that name before. What have we got here? Okay, Yasha Rose. I can't remember what I said. She said, yes, that's happening to me as we speak. I can't remember what I said. Gwen is watching. Hello. Lesley, your eyes appear to go black at times when you do readings. Yes, and it's funny how you say that because I feel it too. That's so weird, isn't it? May I please have a general reading? Take a photo when my eyes go black, Dilly, and tell me. Dilly. And I feel it too. It's really weird because I feel like I go into not and how can I say it? It's like I don't know. I don't even know what it is. It's like even a lower vibration. And I feel like that when they are closer to me. So sometimes I stand over there near the wardrobe, the built-ins. They stand over there, but then they get closer. As they trust me more, they start to come closer and closer to me. And I say in my head, like, just keep spirit, just keep them just at their, just at a little bit further away from me. I don't want to take them to bed with me when I finish. I don't want them to come to bed with me. Just turning my electric blanket on again. It got hot because there's the energy in here, and then I got cold again. Oh, Brenda, that's insane. Brenda, I've got to send you a gift as well, lovey. Brenda Evans. I'm going to write you down on my trusty jewelry list. My God, this list is getting longer and longer. I'm giving myself more work, but I've got to send you a beautiful bracelet. Where's your name? Okay, Brenda. Brenda Evans. Send me your contact details there, Brenda, so I can get my act together and send you out these beautiful one of those bags of gifts. All right. Oh my God, Yasha Rose, verbally being attacked by my landlady. That's crazy. Delia, she says, those are facts. What Lesley's explaining about exes. What's that mean? Oh, yeah, of course they are facts. What do you mean, Dilly? I don't get what you mean, lovey. Oh. So Dixie Keen, she says, "Hi, I'm moving to Australia from New Zealand. I want to open a hair salon. You can open one down the road for me because I've been struggling to find a good one since COVID. So you can come down the road if you want there, Dixie, as that's what I have here. Will it be successful? I feel good about it. Yes, I feel like it's going to be successful, especially if you do it around my neighborhood. Okay, so I'll find you a place. I'm only joking. Julie Alexander, can you please tell me what is up with my boyfriend Chris? I haven't seen him for about 9 weeks. Well, then he's not a boyfriend, is he? He's an ex. So that's not right there, Julie. You don't do that to people. You don't have someone as a relationship and then they ghost you for 9 weeks. Come on. That's not, I don't have to be psychic to do this one. Love should never hurt, sweetie. So, yep. Lauren Durissimo, she says 9 a.m. in Detroit, Michigan, USA. Thanks for joining me. Karen Riley says, I take the bad and turn it around and make good things out of it. Make positive outcomes for the better no matter what the situation. That's beautiful. Okay. Jody Norman, she says, G'day, happy Tuesday. Lovely to see you. Do you have a reading for me? Yes. I feel like there's a communication gap with you, and I also get the number 6 around you, Jody. So what's the number 6 for you? So you got 6 and 7, they're saying to me. What's going on there? And I also feel like for you going forward, there's a lot of ups and downs at the moment. There's going to be a few more, okay? So it's like they show me the quicksand again. They show me you holding onto the rope in the quicksand, trying to pull yourself out. But it's going to get a little bit more difficult before it gets better. They're saying to me it's like an antibiotic. That you get worse before you get better. Okay, and I just feel like too, there's pain in underneath my, or just sort of like on the inside of my right leg, my top part of my leg near my knee, but at the back, if that makes sense. It's so hard to explain that one. And I feel like there's veins or some circulation issue or something going on with the back leg, so the right leg there. And I also get like my eyes are extremely tired now, and I just feel exhausted for you. And who's sleeping on the lounge? I just saw somebody sleeping on the lounge. If that's not you, it's someone around this reading here. And I also feel like something's not right in your stomach. So what's going on with your stomach? And I feel like it's lower extremities there, Jody. So what's going on with the belly? Like ovaries or cysts on ovaries or something like that, polycystic ovaries or something like that. They give me a lot of pain. So they give me a lot of pain in the lower part of where my bladder is and my ovaries, and they're also shooting that pain down my right side of my leg inside. And that's not normal. That's not sciatica. Sciatica is usually on the outside. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Just go and get yourself your health sorted out. That's what I want to leave you with. Okay. So Raven King said confirmation. I always tell people the same thing. Exes are exes for a reason. There you go. I figured it was a lesson again. Love hurts and it's hard to let go again, but I know what's best for me. I won't like it, but I'll be okay with time without. Yeah, 100% lovey. It's not meant to be, and that was the temptation, and now you've gone past that. You're a stronger person. Okay, it's so true. You're going to go forward without this person, but knowing that you're a better person. I feel like this person put you down a lot. I feel like that it wasn't very mutual. It was very controlling, this one. Like he was just like standover-ish kind of person, but then all of a sudden could not care less. Okay, Wendy Harvey says the scarab is a beetle. In Egypt, it represents a symbol of birth, life, resurrection, and death. We call it a dung beetle. So Brenda Evans, she says, so where can we do the workshop? We do it online. I do most of my stuff online because I'm so time poor, as well as I get better feedback, better attention from people when they do it online. That's what I get. I'm happy to do it in person, but it's just a waste of time sometimes because I don't have the time. So Raven King said, GA USA. What's the GA mean, Lovey? Mindy Watson, Arpensdale, Melbourne in Victoria. Pamela Tarbell Okinsonene in New York. Can't ever say that word. Yasha Rose is in Darwin. Dixie Keane is New Zealand, 1:06 a.m. Wednesday morning. Cool. So Kerry Ann Keane, she says, I'm in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. That's cool. Rochelle Wesky, she said, you speak very clearly with a lovely soft tone. Maybe they are used to a bit more Aussie accents. Probably. Thank you. Oh, well, I can talk the hat off 10, the hat off anyone's head or the legs off 10 chairs. So, and when I used to lecture, you had to have, different voice tones to keep the students active, their minds active as well. Okay, Emmy Louise, I'm worried the emphysema message was for me. Ah, okay, righto. Well, let me tell you, if you were on last night or the night before, Emma, then that could have been for you because you can go back and watch the footage because I just literally could not stop coughing and I felt like I had whooping cough and I could feel my lungs filling up and I could feel my like it was fluid on my lungs. It was terrible and I couldn't breathe. We had to go to the sponsored ads last night on radio because it was just so full on. I actually got this thing in my throat. I went, oh, far out. I'm going to cough again. So Yasha Rose, thyroid issues as well. Anybody got thyroid issues? You need to send me a private message. I'll send you some information from when I used to do my lecturing. Jody Meehan, she says, yes, funeral has taken place already. Yeah. I just feel like it wasn't 100% the right thing, the funeral there, Lovey. Emmy Louise, she said, yes, she's been seeing 11:11. That's right. That's what I said. Yasha's in Darwin. Why is it showing Sydney? Because I'm from Sydney, Lovey. That's where I am. I'm not overseas. I'm in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Thank you, Wendy. I got that message, Lovey. Julie Alexander, can you please tell me what is up with my boyfriend? We've done that one. Yasha Rose, I would love a reading about heading back to Bali, my home, some insight into my daughter and anything on job, love life. Any other questions there, right, Yasha? I feel like you're going to go back to Bali in probably around August. I think you wanted to go back in July, but something's not right. You'll be going in August. And I just feel like that your daughter needs some more nourishment. Nourishment, like, as in that love, that beautiful mother love. That's what I feel. Jody Mean says, "Thank you, Leslie." She says, "We are all still in shock of her passing." Yeah, Lovey. It's not like she's yes, Wendy, of course. She's Yeah, anybody that passes in shock, there's two ways they pass, guys. They pass by surprise or they pass by a long-waited disease into slow death. It's both are just as traumatizing as the other. I don't know which one's worse. To watch them pass through a slow, cancerous death or something, so that's so bad like that, or to just have them go like that. So I feel like it was hard. Okay. Oh, wow, that's cool. So Karen Riley, she says, I'm going to save money to visit Egypt. I really want to see the Holy Land and feel closer to all of them. Yeah, well, let me know when you go because I've got a friend that does documentaries on Egypt. He's amazing. So let me know. He probably would be on this Zoom if we're lucky. He goes into the tombs and he does all the documentaries on inside the tombs, and that's what I'd love to go to, but I'm too scared to go overseas at the moment. So Mandy Brown, how can I get on your list? What list is that for the bracelets? You have to do a random act of kindness, lovey. You don't just get a gift because I just want to give you a gift. It's not like that. I give enough out. But if you do a random act of kindness, then you can get something. Beverly says, I've got a pair of Cleopatra's needles in patches of mother of pearl on black onyx. My grandfather carried from Egypt in World War One, standing 1 meter tall. Oh my God. Send me a photo, Bev. That sounds amazing. Send me a photo of that. I reckon that'll be so cool. Delia says, facts mean everything you said about ex-boyfriend, girlfriend is true. They are exes for a reason. And if we go back, it'll be lessons until we realize they're not the one. 1000%. Exactly, Deli. Yeah, that's so cool there, Bev. My gosh. Mandy Brown, she says, I wish I wasn't all the way in Mississippi. I want to be in Australia. Come to Australia now while you can. Let me tell you, while you can, lovey. Dixie Keen, she's I'm on my way laughing out loud. I hope you're on Bribery Island, Brisbane. No, I'm in Sydney, the best part, not Brisbane. Brisbane bloody floods. What are you talking about? Don't go to Brisbane. Yeah, I bet they do. She said, Bev Riley, she said, they weigh a ton. I bet they do. What do we got? Absolutely. Helen Palangas, she says, good evening, Leslie. Absolutely love your shows. You are so kind and I love your energy. Thank you. I'm actually usually more vibrant, but I just have been a bit unwell with this bloody sinus attack and coughing attack that I had from spirit the last 2 days. Oh, there's a validation. Thank you. Ellie, over to you, lovey. Ah.
There was just something from Anna Lewis.
Yeah.
She said validation. I'm trying to reduce her smoking.
Ah, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. So if you're on one of the group pages and you're not on the main page, come over to that. It's Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Oh, that sounds cool, Dixie. I love it. She says, my salon Dixie 888 cuts. Yes. Love it. Great money number A. Yes, it's beautiful. Dixie Chicks. Why did I get Dixie Chicks for you? Do you get called that or does someone tease you about that? What's that? Okay. All right, what do we got here? Emmy Louise, she goes, laughing out loud, read Dung Beetle. Yes, I know. Brenda Evans, thanks, hun. A great night again. I'd so love a reading. So did I do you, Brenda? What did I do? Who did I write? I remember your name. So Brenda Evans. Did I do her? I get the number 13 around you, and I also get 31. Wow. 1331. What does that mean? Look that up. Look that up. It's important. So I also get August as well. I just saw that flash in front of me. And what's with the like somebody has sort of got issues with their saliva or their swallow or something like that. Oh, and I just got this huge pain on my right side of my breast, just at the top part of here. My God, what's going on there? I feel like someone's just done a bloody pec muscle or something. It's really, really sore. What's going on there? So the right side of the chest, some issues. I feel like there's been impact. I've just saw impact on the shoulder, and I've also just saw where they can't lift their arm up. So something they've they've actually got a damaged, like, or I just heard shattered shoulder, and the head's been hit as well because I can't see. So I've got this impact on my head as well as the right shoulder. Who's that around you? If that's not you, it's someone around you. So Jade, Lewis Handley, Miriam Rawlins, Emma Louise, or Karen Riley, someone around those people have had this impact on the body. And I feel like there's been impact on the chest. I just saw the chest go in as well. And I just saw this shoulder get shattered. Okay, so right shoulder shattered. And this impact is, oh, wow. Okay, this is a car accident and the windscreens come through the front of the car. Whatever, I feel like there's like a motorbike that's gone into the car. I can see something come over into the windscreen. There's blood everywhere. This windscreen's hit this person in the head and in the chest, and it's damaged the arm as well. Wow. And this car looks like it's a dark colored car. This is at night as well. They did not see this bloke on the bike or whatever's hit them. It looks like a cyclist or a motorbike or something. I just see somebody coming over the bonnet, hit into the windscreen. Wow. That was just full on. It was right in my face. And this is a dark colored car. Now the person who's driving a car, I feel like this is a female, and she's not quick with her feet. She's not quick with anything. She's just literally run somebody over. I get the number 16 as well, so 1 and 67, so you got the month of July. If that's not you, Brenda, there's somebody around with that because I see it really clearly. That's really strong. And this, I don't know, I don't feel like the person that was on the bike has survived. The person in the car has survived, okay? The person on the bike was a male, and he's a young male. It's like he's 28, 29, 30, something like that. 28, what's the number? 28, 29, 30. Wow. And there's impact on the chest. Now, this person that's in the car has virtually had a miniature heart attack themselves because it's frightened the life out of them. Okay, they haven't gotten over it, the shock of this. And the person in the car didn't do anything wrong. They just did not see the person. There's like ambulances, there's police, there's everything everywhere. Oh, wow. And other people saw it, and other people are sticking up for this person that's in the car, okay? There's people running everywhere trying to help this person on the bike. The bike is virtually in the car. It's come through the windscreen. It's like it's come through and then gone off, if that makes sense. It's come through on the right side. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to pull that back. It's very strong. So if that's not happened to you, Brenda, I just be careful, please. If you've got a dark colored car, and I feel like this car, it looks like to me that it's either a dark charcoal because I can't quite see the colors, a dark charcoal or a dark gray. I don't think it's a dark gray. It's either black, dark blue, or dark charcoal. So just be careful, please, if that's your car. Four-door car. They're showing me it facing that way with no windscreen in it now. The windscreen's been shattered. The windscreen is all over the person in the seat. And she says, it's great listening to your voice. After a rough month, I will sleep well tonight. Thank you. That's cool. So the people that have thyroid issues, Karen Riley, send me send me a message in Messenger and I'll send you some information on that. There's a website that I have and I want to send that to you. I've studied this a lot. I used to lecture it, and I've studied this lady a lot. So yeah, Amy Santos. Yes, she says, My boyfriend relocated to Sydney. Will I visit him or will he come to me? I feel like you're going to come to Sydney. If I go, maybe I can meet you too. Absolutely. If there's a few people that are coming to Sydney on the between the 24th and the 26th, then if you come there, then you will be able to catch up with me there. But after I come back from that, I'll organize, like a dinner or a lunch or something like that with people from anywhere that they want. If they're coming to Sydney, let me know. I like doing stuff like that. Over to you there, Ellie.
Um, damn.
Nice.
Okay, so Jamie Jody Lee Norman said, "Thank you for my reading. So my situation will have more bumps in the road before it gets better. I have been sleeping on the sofa. I let my son have the bedroom. I get all sorts of strange pains in my legs. You're right. My health has been below par lately. Thank you for my reading."
I literally saw somebody sleeping on the lounge. Absolutely. Thank you.
And then Dixie Keene said, "Yes, funny clients always say Dixie chicks. The chicks would never let me sing with them, cut their hair, but never sing with them."
Ah, there you go. That's why I said Dixie Chicks. There you go. 100%. Thank you.
Then Mandy Brown validated something you were saying. You were reading for someone else, but she said, it was a black car. She was pinned down for 24 hours until somebody saw her. She didn't kill anyone, though she broke her chest, bone, neck, everything. Now she has partial paralysis.
Oh, the poor thing. No way.
She
That's
also said she was in prison when it happened, but she woke up at the time and she had the accident and started screaming for somebody to go get her. She said, "I was sitting there on a rock with her. She always sees her like that. It was a black 4-door car and she went off a bridge."
that's why. So what was with the thing that come through the window then, the bike? Because I saw a bike coming through window. 100%. I saw it in there. I even saw the bloke's face. That's bizarre. Yeah, well, there you go. 100%. 24 hours, somebody found her, the poor thing. Imagine being in that much pain with everything, breaking your chest bone, your neck, everything, and so what's happened in the 24 hours is that the body started to go into shock, and it goes into shock, and that's when it starts to shut down things as well. That's insane. Thank you for the validation there, Mandy. I definitely see that motorbike still in the car, and I see his face as well. So please be careful next 2 to 4 weeks if you've still got a dark blue car. You said it was a black car, dark blue, black, or dark charcoal. That's what I see. That's insane. Sometimes I shock myself, you know that? Oh, Mandy Brown, she says, I thought maybe the act of kindness is inviting everyone to watch you, and I tell everyone about you, laughing out loud. Everybody I talk to, I said, I only trust you. Oh, thank you. That's beautiful. Well, I'm not here to do anything wrong, that's for sure. That's beautiful. Thank you, Mandy. Wendy Harvey, she's on the dung beetle. She goes, the dung beetle is true. Google it. It's cool. Okay. Oh, that's really sad. Now, Rochelle Whiskey, she says, am I safe from my ex? She said, I would be so grateful for a relationship reading. Lovey, if you have to worry about your safety from your ex, you need to move. I don't want to say no, stay there, and then something happens. I'm not going to say he's going to do anything. I just feel like this guy is just a bit not all there. Rochelle, he's not all there. They just showed me confusion in his head, Lovey. And I know he's not all there. Anybody that intimidates a lady Anybody that intimidates a person, something's not right in the head. Remember that. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is, how it is. If they're intimidating you, they are not clear in the head. There's an ego or an attitude, or there's some sort of, bullying type behavior that sits behind the narcissistic behavior. So just remember that. Okay. My eyes are starting to get really, really sore. Why is that? Who's here that's got that? I can't even focus on the words here. So Helen Palanges, I don't want to ask too much, but do you see my beautiful dad? I miss him so much. He's always with you, lovey. Anniversary coming up. Yeah. What's the 24th around you? What's the 24th around you, Helen? Helen, and your throat too. I feel like that you got issues with the throat. 24th around you, and also get the 23. So you got the number 5 as well as May, and also the June. So 6 and June. Mandy Brown says, I was in prison when it happened, but I woke up at the same time she had an accident and started screaming for somebody to go get her. She said I was sitting there. Oh, you just give me goosebumps. She said I was sitting there on a rock with her. She always sees me like that. That's so cool. That is like I reckon the highest form of like telepathy, that mind to mind thing. That's beautiful, Mandy. I love that. And Mandy, going forward, just you with your life, I feel like everything's going to change, a new leaf. It's like I've learnt my lessons. I don't trust anybody, but I still need to get on with my life. It's kind of like that for you now. And that mind to mind thing, that's never going to stop. It's going to get better and better and better. Okay. And Jess O'Neill, thanks for watching me. Mandy Brown, she says it was a black 4-door car. Yes, she went off a bridge. Oh my God. Wow. I feel like she fell asleep at the wheel. Would it have, if she fell off the bridge, would it have been like something's definitely come through the windscreen? And I can see this accident, and I can see this accident with the bike coming through the windscreen. It's still there. Can anybody else take that in the live here? I'm from Canada. Yes, I'll let you know for sure, Leslie. Thank you. Well done, Amy. Beautiful. Paula Cousins. Hi, can I have a reading, please? Yes. Why do I get a lot of anxiety around you there, Paula? I just feel like there's things that are just upside down. So upside down. And I also got pain in my right wrist now. So just here. Okay, so all down there. So what's going on with the right wrist? And just going forward too, there's issues around like you not being able to breathe properly, talking through your nose, like like that. It's getting how can I say, it's not like it's an allergy, I just heard. So what's with the nose? Like allergy, you have issues like me. And the anxiety is quite strong around you too. Yeah. Rochelle Wesky, we have children and share custody, an absolute bully, 100%. So a little trick of the trade here, and that is um, to blow and get some people away from you. You put them as a small little Smurf type person on your hand and just blow them away. Get rid of them, send them into the love and light. Don't wish anything bad on them like one of my friends did to her neighbor. She wished something bad on the neighbor, like giving him COVID so that he would shut up. And sure as ever, she copped the COVID for a week. She was sick as a dog. Or just a flu, I should say, not COVID. So don't wish anything on him. Always remember that you talk fact in front of the children as well. Don't say nothing bad about their dad, because they love their dad. They love you in their own ways. They might not show it, but in their own ways. And you don't say nothing about the father to the children. You keep it simple. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Brenda Evans says, good night all. Sadly, have to go as caring for mum, so need to rest. Thanks, Leslie. You are a gem. Looking forward to meet you one day. Thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah, Rose, she says, I am not enjoying sharing and I have moved a lot currently in with a Korean family, but the wife has full on anger attacks with her husband and then takes it out on me. She says, sorry, then it starts again. I am really exhausted from this. This is toxic, you know that? She says, and I'm waiting on a job, remote area jobs as a room attendant. Yes, this in Australia here, we've got so many jobs, we just don't have workers. It's insane. So yeah, I really feel that you should just get out of there as quick as you can, Yasha, because that is toxic and it's doing your head in. It's taxing your soul. Mandy Brown says, I wish I was closer. My parents are gone now, and my only aunt I had just left me. I was 16. I was with my mama through it all when she had a massive heart attack in front of me. Lovey. Oh dear. Mandy Brown, my eyes, my allergies. That's why I can't see. Okay. My blood pressure was 178 over 127. That's insane. My heartbeat was 144. Yeah, you've got big issues there, girl. So get that sorted out real quick. The high blood pressure there, it should be 120 over 80. That's normal. If it's a little bit low, it doesn't matter. But when it's, but you'll be fainting and stuff like that. So you can have some salts and that to bring it up. But when it's over 90 over 120, over 80, or the 120 over 80, so diastolic over the systolic. Wow. Mandy Brown, 100%. She says, I think I'm her spirit guide. Yes, you are, Lovey. And she says, it's time for me to be happy. 1000%. There's no need to be sad in this world. Guys, there's so many people out there that want to make someone happy. If you're sad, if you're lonely and you're in a relationship, it's not the right relationship for you. It's time to go. It's spirits making it extremely hard for you to stay because they're making you realize how silly you are to stay when something is so bad and so sad for you. It's taxing your soul. Over to you, Ellie.
Yeah, so Melanie Leaf said in her community they had a fatal accident with a pedal bike this week, and that she doesn't know the color of the car, but the biker passed.
Oh, what? So she said we had a fatal accident with a pedal bike this weekend. Ah, there it is there. But I don't know the color of the car, but the biker did. That's what I just saw. That's 100%. Thank you, Melanie, for verifying that, because I saw it 100%. I saw the guy's face like come into my face as he's hit the car. Wow, thank you. Now it can move on. Yesterday, could Spirit please let me know if he will get his license back this month and if he's going to be able to go forward? Your Karen Riley, yes, your son. She says, Leslie, my youngest son moved back home with his dad yesterday. Could Spirit please let me know if he will get his license back this month? Oh, I don't think he's going to get it, Lovey. I think he needs to learn lessons. And if he is going to be able to go forward from his life, he will go forward from his life, but he's like the kind of person that hits the nail on the head and doesn't realize it hurts the first time, the second time, the third time. So he's just, he's got it. And you know what? If he doesn't get his license back, it's a good thing. Don't think of it as a bad thing, because Spirit's doing it for a protection thing to teach him a lesson. Okay, because if he does have a license and he's being silly with the license, then spirit is putting that obstacle in his path to teach him the lesson, and it's a good lesson. Okay, you don't want him to be a little monkey on the street. So let me just come back over here. Grace to Glory, she says, I struggled for years going in and out of my true self, my spiritual truth, due to childhood abuse that went into adulthood. I have risen from each trial. Do you have a word for me at this time? Thanks. Yes, I do. Don't stop in the middle is the first one. And also the second one is keep going, Lovey. It's all over, and stop looking back. That's what I want to say to you. You've got to keep going forward. Oh, Mandy Brown, she says they said nobody was out because it was 2 a.m, so they didn't find her until that evening. Later on, she managed to get out and climb the hill. Oh my God, she must have been in so much pain. Adrenaline will make you do anything. Even if you have a broken neck, broken chest, like you said before, it doesn't matter. They will. Uh, so, um, no, Jules, I think it's you that's lost the sound, lovey. No, that's it's me pausing. If you're losing the sound, guys, it's me pausing. I'm reading. I'm tuning and reading. So Dixie Kern, she says, "Oh, I just love your comment about cancer. Thank you. I'll show my husband. He's just had treatment. So cancer loves, I mean, I've had cancer 16 years ago. I've done a lot of research. That's why I changed my life. I changed a lot of things. I did everything I wanted to do and learn and love. Okay. And I'm qualified in a lot of things. And one of them was to learn and do my own research for myself about cancer. And if you want to go and have a look there, Dixie, go to the Facebook page called The Truth About Cancer. If you need to get the link, send me a message, but look up the page called The Truth About Cancer. That guy's name is Ty Bollinger, and he's amazing. He travels the world and does research on all the people that even in stage 4 cancer have actually been cured, because there is a cure out there. They just don't disclose it because they want to make more money out of these poor, vulnerable people. She said, thank you. I'll show this to my husband. He's just had treatment, which hopefully is a start to a journey to Broby Island. Would you be able to put a date on our move, please? I would love to relay this to Laurie. Blessings. I just feel like August, maybe next year or this year. If you're looking this year, I feel like the August is the best time to go. Anything after that, it's be too hectic. Oh, October. What's October for you as well? So look up The Truth About Cancer. And 2 things I want to say to you is get off processed foods, get off sugars as well. Do not eat sugars. Cancer cells are like this. They stay there like that with their arms open, waiting for you to eat sugar to feed it. It lives off sugar. Okay, I can't stress that enough. And don't have any spicy food. Don't have anything that's alcoholic as well. Once in a blue moon is fine. It's not going to do any harm. But that's the recommendation that I was told when I was sick. Don't eat anything with sugar. Don't have emotional stress. Don't have alcohol or spicy food. That's what I got told. Mandy Brown, she said she sees me all the time with our aunt that has passed and stuff. Just will be sitting on bed having a complete conversation like I'm past also. That's 100%. That's a medium. You're a medium, lovey. You don't even realize you're a medium, sweetheart. It's part of being a medium. And I want you to go and look up the numbers. I'm just going to show you here because I just read you at the same time, and Spirit said, look at the numbers now. And here is your number. Okay, I want to show you. Hang on a second. Buzz off. So that's the number there for you. Okay. 1155. So go and look up that number. That's for you, sweetheart. So we've got Helen. She says, "Thank you so much, Leslie. Yes, my throat has been inflamed and I have a really bad cough." Okay, well that's probably you that gave me the cough there, the last 2 nights. Oh, Mandy Brown. She says she's paralyzed now. That's really sad. That's because she broke her neck and everything. And oh God. Dixie, she says, "Oh, babe, mocking the Kiwi accent. Now you sound like a New Zealander-born daughter that thinks she's an Australian." I was born in Australia, Dixie. What are you talking about? I was born in Australia. I've been to New Zealand 4 times on a holiday. Once was with my daughter when she did athletics, and that was bloody freezing my ass off over there as well. Had to sleep in a what do you call it, a dorm over there. That was horrendous. Mandy Brown, she says, "When I went yesterday, we were thinking that this mole I have is the cancer and everything the same. My daddy, he had to have it removed, the skin graft. Yeah, get rid of it. That's what I say." Yeah, Dixie says, "I can see them, hon." Yeah. So, when you're a medium, guys, you got to be prepared. If you want to start doing readings and stuff like that, you got to be prepared with what you get, what you see, because it's hard being a medium sometimes because you get all the doom and gloom, you get all the negative, sad, bad, horrible stuff. So that's why I like to lift it up a bit when I do the platform shows and all that stuff. I always have to lift it up a bit and make it a bit more funny before the show starts, because otherwise it's doom and gloom for me. You can imagine the low frequency or the low level that I have to sit on, let alone, lucky my background is in personal training, so I'm a motivator. I push you and push you to be the best you can be because that's my PT hat. Oh boy. So Karen, she says, my boy validation, my boy has been without his license for 4 years now. He really needs it for work. He's trying his best to change his ways. He just left a toxic relationship which was dragging him down. Yes, lovey. So he needs to, that's exactly what I said earlier. It doesn't matter how long, he still hasn't learnt the lessons. He needs to learn the lessons. Some people just need to learn the pain more, have the pain more before they learn the lesson. And that's what's happening with him, sweetheart. The spirit is giving him a beating. He's giving him like the biggest kick up the butt. So Melissa Curlinus is watching. Thanks for joining me. Mandy Brown, she says, "Oh, are you serious? About what?" Mandy Brown, "My mama shows me 333 544 222 and she lets us know." There you go. So Mandy Brown says, "So 11155. Yes, that's right. Christine Thorpe, you need to have some pleasant manners. Mandy Brown says, "No circulation in my left leg." There you go. Okay, I need stents. Okay, Mandy Brown says, "I need stents like my dad and my aunt and I have blockages." Right, okay, there you go. I feel like that you need to look at the nutrition side of that too, Mandy, as well. That's really, really important. So I can't stress that enough. Mandy Brown, she says, "I can't sit here and just live with her husband. I'm ready to go if she can be happy. I can too. She's not going to control me anymore." Fair enough. There's no need for anybody to control anybody. And I've got this beautiful prayer from Wendy Harvey. Look, Wendy, I remembered. Can you believe it? Oh, why do I get pain in the neck there? Oh, where is it, Wendy? Which one did you want me to do? The second one. Forget the last prayer. Not apologize. Not appropriate for tonight. Different one on its way. Okay. So she says, this is another look. I already know it's going to be another beautiful prayer. So guys, we're going to finish. And it's looking for hope. It's called this prayer from Wendy Harvey, my beautiful spirit writer. She says, we look for signs, be it a feather or a stone. We all want to know that we are not alone. On this journey called life, we look and we pray. Our loved ones are with us. In our hearts, they stay. So when you look up and see pretty clouds, that is your loved ones singing out loud. One day we will all meet up again, only for now you will feel the pain again. So try to move forward on any given day, one step at a time, and indeed you will pray. This life is short, it will pass in a blink. You may not see it now, but it's quicker than you think. So hold on to the joy of the memories that you have. Your loved ones never want you to feel so sad. That's beautiful, Wendy. Thank you. And we're going to say good night, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock tomorrow night. My last show for the week on a Wednesday night. And I will be going to the snow 2 days later. So there you go. Can't wait. Cheers. Love you all. Love, like, and share the page. And see you tomorrow night, guys.